The Pinball Enterprise, and ladies and gentlemen, I am calling it done. I cannot do any more to it. If I do, I may screw it up, but I'm going to leave it as it is because we are good to go. Last I left off, and I basically had to let it just sit and dry. There was a couple of areas that I had to, where the decal one like crinkle up. I had to go back in with a knife and try to, with the solution, and get that burnished back down. There's a couple of places on here that actually I just could not get it to get the fold out, and especially like on the nacelle here, there's a little spot. There's a couple of places like that. It's just the way it is. It's one of them, you really should just cut the decals in really small pieces just to get it fit. But anyway, we are done. I want to get this off the workbench and get it ready for transportation to the hobby store so that they can carry it home and put it on their pinball machine. So let me try to get the lights on here so we all work. No flashing lights, no strobes or anything, but I think it turned out really well. Awfully bright, the way we like it. The dish here. Now I didn't glue the dish in. It can be taken off. I think it's just easier. So if it does look crooked, it's because it's just sitting in there. I got to take the tape off the stand. Of course, I'll do that, and I will show you how to put the pole stand together once we meet. But anyway, there's the impulse deck. We are good to go. A little lens flare. Got the see why I don't like to put all the clear parts on. Makes the blue glow on here real well. There I added the clear parts here, but on the inside I just left them out. The windows, it just makes it look more shiny, and it gives it more, I think, depth when you see it. But anyway, there we have it. So very fun. It is a why is it going? Oh, got it. Yeah, we'll just start it off. Anyway, just a very fun model. So there you have it. The Pinball Enterprise will be off the workbench, and it'll be on its new home, which I don't know if I showed everyone. I probably did. I actually had to take the Klingon bird of prey from one of the first movie, and I actually put two red LEDs in the front and the back, so that's all wired up and ready to go too. So I got both projects done. I'm going to use the box here. I'm going to make a little custom cradle for it, and we'll be able to get that off to its new home. The lowe, I didn't get to do anything. I only got to do one thing, and that's after I got it assembled and primered, I did start the photo etch. And I did get one on there. I got to cut out the rest of the grills and get them on, so we'll be ready to rock and roll on the lowe very shortly. I want to get the grills on, and then I probably want to put the base coat on. I'm actually going to do the tracks first because I got to hide the ill-fitting tracks, and I'm going to put some dirt and everything, and I'll show everyone that once we get just a little bit farther along. And while I did that, I decided to do the whatever it's called, the German Zwilling from Model Collect. Now I was praising this kit. This kit actually fits really well for the guns, and I got the major gun assembly assembled. I just got to go back in and I got to sand off the little barrels just a tad from the nippers that didn't get it all the way flush. I just got to do that real quick, and I'll get that accomplished. But I was going to say it's almost a perfect kit for a 72nd scale because everything fits and all that. But the running wheels, the road wheels, them really don't fit. So I got to figure out how to make them fit, and I've been test fitting, and so we'll figure that out very soon. But anyway, gorgeous kit for Model Collect because they give you this thick instruction book. I mean, it is gorgeous. I think model instructions should be this quality thick paper. I just think it's pretty somewhat clear. There's a few things in here I think should be a little more expanded on, but anyway, that's another thing. But anyway, we're starting this Zwilling, so more on that as we do the lowe. The Raptor, basically down to painting, and I'm going to try to get, I had to finish the Pinball Enterprise, so I got the flat white here, And basically got most of the top painted. You can see where some of the shadow is. I still got to go. I like to paint in light layers and just build up. Got to go back in and paint the engines. I don't know what I was thinking. When I painted the engine first, I was going to mask it all off, and I forgot that it's the same color as the hull as the rings here. So I got them almost painted, and I'll just go back in and paint the metallic gray, and I'll do some washes and all that. After I get the white on the top and bottom, I'm probably going to seal it and then put the Coast Guard orange, the best way to explain it. I'll probably put that on, and then I'll probably do some post shading, which I may do that, or I may post shade first. I just can't decide how I want to go do it, but I want to get the white on, and we will accomplish that hopefully this holiday weekend. The hex marks the spot. So one more. I got the base painted, base coat wise. I went back in. I don't know if you can actually see it. I did some post shading with some darker brown and post shaded the planks and all that. Then I'm going to go back in and do a little bit of just like a filter wash, and then do a little bit of dry brushing just to bring out the wood grain. And I'm not going to correct the kit, because if you see real closely, where was it? Where did I see it? You can see little injection marks. I'm not going to fix that. I'm just going to leave it. I want to keep the simplicity of the 70s era kit. So anyway, and then I did a little painting on the skeletons, which is basically a Tamiya buff. I like it real well. And then I want to do some washes and some dry brushing, do the clothes and all that. But I needed a good base coat, and I thought that worked out just great. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We are painting the hex marks the spot. We are starting the Zwilling. The Lowe's getting its photo etched. Raptor's getting its white. And we finished off the Pinball Enterprise. So that's what I've got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.